What is up, guys? FeelMercy here. The second video of today is going to be a video for the lower levels, addressing gear and combat weapons that I'll be showing you, in which we can go together to my event, which will be the bank builder on Saturday, this coming Saturday. And this is for the lower levels who are currently in a bit of a dilemma about what gear to be using. Now, I will be tanking, so your defensive gear isn't that important. Ultimately, you want to be using offensive gear, such as defenders, like a rune defender, a dragon defender if you've got one. An adamant, I wouldn't suggest it. I mean, if you've got an adamant defender, you might as well just spend a little bit more time getting a rune defender, if not maybe a dragon defender. I've got a helm with neats as not. You can be using a fighter hat. If you have got a fighter hat, that'd be brilliant. Also, a torso is better than a rune plate body because it gives the +4 strength bonus, so I would suggest a torso. Now, the legs aren't very important. If you've got Bandos tassets or Bandos top, I would suggest them. Rune plate legs work, dragon plate legs as well, Torags plate legs. Again, instead of rune plate body and rune legs, you can use Torags plate, Torags legs, or any of the 4 melee brothers from Barrows. Now, gloves wise, I've got Chronomancer gloves 8, which are rune gloves, as most people know them as. You can use Barrows gloves, dragon gloves, Goliath gloves, any of the sort. Now, quickly going over the boots, I would suggest dragon boots here, such as these. And I would suggest, as a primary weapon, a whip or a godsword. A chaotic, preferably, if you've got it, such as a rapier or a longsword. Longsword preferably, maul preferably over a longsword, because you won't be tanking, you'll be attacking. Epic. Right, combat-wise, in terms of capes, I would suggest a Bladestorm Drape over anything like an Obby cape, because if we have a look at the stats, it comes with +1 attack bonus in stab, +2 in slash, and +1 in crush. Now, if you're using a whip, whips use slash, so that gives a +2 attack bonus to slash, and it also gives a 2 defense bonus to range, which isn't that important, but it also gives a prayer bonus, which is better than an Obby cape. Now, also, ring-wise, I'm not wearing a ring, but you can use a warrior ring, which adds +4 to slash, again boosting a whip or a godsword, as well as the rune defender or dragon defender, again boosting the whip. So it all helps with this attack bonus, which will be beneficial when attacking a high-level defense monster. Now, in terms of spec weapons, we have the dragon halberd, the dragon dagger. You can use dragon claws if you've got them. However, if you're lower level, I would recommend a dragon halberd because it will spec twice on the Bandos boss. Dragon dagger poisoned as well. For poisoning the boss, you can be using it with a rune defender or a dragon defender. So they're coming really handy. If you're worried about life points, you can bring an enhanced Excalibur if you want the extra life points instead of the attacking bonuses. In terms of pots, for those with lower levels, I would suggest minimum superset, such as super attack, strength, and defense. Those of you with extremes, extremes are obviously better, and overloads are the best that you can get. Especially now with the potion flask update, you can actually hold 6 doses of potion per potion flask, which is absolutely brilliant. I will be using potion flasks when I'm tanking because it will make me last a lot longer. In effect, I've got an extra half an invent of potions, so that will in turn help. Now, for those of you, I'm just going to go over quickly, who don't know how to get the Bladestorm Drape, all you really need to do is teleport to Berthorpe Troll Invasion, like so, which is here. I was just standing here. And then you run north into this cave here. Now, when you're in this cave, what you first of all need to do is you'll run up here. This will all be blocked, and you'll see a guy on an orange cape and a ranger, I believe it is. Talk to them and then follow them through. Now, you'll come across these troll chuckers and stuff like that. You'll come across all these you'll come across some trolls and a big troll here. What you need to do is kill the big troll, which is level, I don't know what level it is, but it's got something like 100 life points. It's really easy to kill. You should have no problems whatsoever. And then you've killed him, and then you're done. Then what you need to do is continue with all the cutscenes, and then walk out the cave. Now, when you walk back in the cave, if you go to what I believe is the west, you will see these troll brutes. Now you can get this cape from these troll brutes, and I believe it's something like a 1 in 10 chance of getting the cape. So it shouldn't take long whatsoever. And for the stat bonuses of the cape, I'd really recommend that you get this, particularly over an obsidian cape, which at the end of the day, an obsidian cape costs 30 something K, and this is a free cape. Oh, did I seriously just not one hit a level? Okay, fail on my part. Anyway, so that's my quick overview of lower level gear. Again, you want the maximum offensive setup and over the defensive setup. Now, I will give you guys a warning. If you are bringing war tortoises or spirit terrorbirds, they will attack bandos. If they attack bandos, I suggest having your quick prayers to this. Your quick prayers to melee. Okay? So if it does go on you, if General Grador does go on you, you quickly press your quick prayers, like so, and then you'll be deflecting from melee or protecting from melee, because Grador will practically one-hit you if you're not protecting. Now the kills, if the turnout is good, the kill should be so quick that Grador wouldn't go on anyone else apart from me. If he does go on you, just remember that you need to protect from melee, and this is true not with the Unicorn Stallion. If you've got a Unicorn, you're fine. If you've got a Pack Yak, you're fine. They're not aggressive. But if you've got a War Tortoise or a Spirit Terrorbird or a Titan, they will attack Grador, and Grador will then go on you. Now, if we've got enough people there, the Grador should go down almost instantly, and so we shouldn't have any worries in terms of who's tanking and not. And I will be tanking if I find that there is no need to tank. I might run back and then get a Dragon Defender, because I'll be hitting a lot better than a Divine. A Divine might not be necessary, but that's just basically what I'm going through to be doing. One thing I didn't cover is the amulet. I would suggest an Amulet of Glory because of its bonuses. Oh, you can't really see the stats on the Amulet of Glory unless you go. Okay, yeah, because of the attack bonuses of the Glory, which is very good compared to something like a Strength bonus, which gives just +10 Strength, and this gives +6. So I'd recommend the Glory for the cheap players. Now, in total, this setup is not expensive. Let's just price check a rough setup quickly. And this is a setup that most people should have in their bank if they're inclined to do any sort of meleeing at all. So if we have a look at this basic setup, it's 700k. It's something that a free-to-play player could buy quite easily without any difficulty. So that is it, guys. That is the second video of today. The second video due to the unexpected release of the potion flasks, I believe. Yeah, potion flasks earlier today. So that is my setup for the Bandos event, which will be taking place on Saturday. I've not quite decided the time. I'd imagine it will probably be about 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock, or 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the evening, GMT. So that'll be the rough guess about what time I'm going for. And now, it will be a busy time, but hopefully if we've got enough people, we should be able to, if we can't find a world, we should be able to crash a world. Which, you know, it does happen. We just have to, you know, bite the bullet and end up crashing a world. So that is it, guys, for this video, and I shall catch you guys tomorrow. Cheers.